Sports continuing coverage of the American Hockey League. I'm James Cybulski. Always a good night of action on the ice here. The Thunderbirds take possession to get this one underway. Here's a short pass to St. Ivany. Puck scooped up by McGroarty. And they cough it up at center. Springfield's gained possession along the boards. The Penguins move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow!
And he's rattling as well, James.
And it's off the iron!
Walker's got to be so frustrated, James. He's hit the bar a number of times tonight. Just when he thinks it's going to go in, here's the medal.
And he denied him there. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Kessel. Quick pass to Walker. Lots of time left in this period. Springfield's ahead 1-0. Great read by the winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up. Passes it over. Scores! And there it is. Number 1 of the season.
That's a great way to alleviate pressure and expectations early, James. You get on the board, and guess what? You hope that the floodgates really open. Are you kidding me? 2 goals in 10 seconds?
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely. Nice job tying up his opponent. Takes it to the front. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Penguins looking against the half wall. Cranley's going to elect to just hang on for a whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, and I like that he landed on this one. He's physically engaged and keeping himself in it.
Springfield's firing on all cylinders here early in this one, and they lead. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. And he makes a stop with the glove. The Penguins win it. Oh, it was right there on the one-timer, but the stick breaks.
Well, and a perfect setup and a great pass, and it just explodes as it comes off his stick. Lustanen, stick snaps, and he's off to the bench to get a new one. Gets back into the play quickly.
The Thunderbirds carry it along the wall. Sends the pass over. And it's punched away with the blocker. Feeds the puck to Jack. And he can't hang on after that hit. Shot. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
And now it's grabbed by Kozak. Moving into the attacking zone. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Looks to set up at the point now. That goes off the post and stays out.
Wilkes-Barre Scranton's players are frustrated. They know that you don't get the great looks all the time in the game, and they also know how close this one is. They have to find a way to stay confident, continue with the game plan as they press towards the offensive zone.
Well past the midway mark of this period, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. Springfield's won the draw. Denies him! He got all of it! Right in the slot! Denies him again!
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Tries to feed it over to Bitten. Nice zone entry from the left. Gets the puck in deep. Works it across to Puustinen. And the puck skips away after that move. Quick shot! And not much on that one. Trying to exit the defensive zone. Here's a race for the loose puck. The Thunderbirds have it behind the net. Takes the feed. Nice connection on a cross-ice pass. The Thunderbirds play the puck from the back of the net. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Slides it up to McCourty. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. The Thunderbirds have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Takes the feed. And now he tries to get it across to Walker. Takes a shot. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Getting into the later stages of this period. And it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. The Penguins win the draw here in their own end. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's moving it along the wing. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And that somehow stayed out of the net. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. From behind the net. Quick pass across to Pickering. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long.
Fans, tonight our world famous clip is drawing $50 gift certificates. Keep your eyes to the sky for tonight's big prize.
Two more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. And it's game on here for period number 2. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
The Penguins are trailing in this game because they had a sloppy opening frame, James. The coach won't like it. You have to manage the puck and make good decisions if you want to be rewarded.
Here's an odd man rush. Grabs it in his own end. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's gained possession. And it's kicked away. Moves it over to Tucker. And that's a smart heads-up play by Aho. Moves it quickly over to Jack. Here's a shot. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. The Thunderbirds scoop it up along the boards. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal. He's going to get an assist on this play and a lot of fist bumps from his teammates because he had to initiate contact to be able to get this puck. I mean, everything's about recovery and retrieval, but you got to initiate something to even get the puck loose. He does a great job of it, and he winds up getting an assist on the goal.
Springfield's been just crushing it in the offensive zone, but it starts in the defensive end too, Cheryl.
Yeah, as a former defender, I'd say it always starts there. I mean, it's got to be 200 feet in a complete game, and when you look down this lineup and you look on the ice, it starts right from the goaltender and works its way all through the offensive zone.
Puck grab by Kessel. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he puts that one aside with ease. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Springfield's been all over them here in this second period. Just look at the score, and they have dominated in the shot clock, too. The Penguins take possession off the face-off. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Feeds it over. Easily turned aside. Scores! And look at this. Suddenly, they're right back into it.
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity to get them within 2. And this 2-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game. If they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift. But this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it lines up in the back of the net.
Give me a sense about how the new head coach is feeling behind the bench now that he's got his first goal with his team.
Well, he knows as he's coming in, he has to do something to make change because certainly this team has underachieved under the last regime.
Oh, what a collision there!
Well, that's just an absolutely huge hit, James. And there's going to be a stoppage in play here because I think that pane of glass is broken. Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Lots of time left in this period. The Penguins are down a pair. The Thunderbirds win it in the defensive zone. Turned aside with a glove by Cranley. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. The Thunderbirds continue to be the more active team here early in the second, and they lead as a result. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. They gain the zone from the left side. Feeds it over on the attack. Turns it aside. Kozak's got control of the puck in the corner. Springfield's got it along the wall. Here's a chance. Gives them nothing in front. Slides the puck over. And now he angles it across to Puustinen. Puts it on net. Denies him on the slapper. Springfield's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Springfield's done a nice job of generating pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second. Peck is ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. On the heels of their blades, trying to get it out. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. The Penguins gain possession. Moves the puck to Puustinen. Takes the pass. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Callan swinging the puck through center ice. Throws it in. The Penguins gain control of the puck. More than half the period has expired. Springfield's got a 3-1 lead. Alexandrov's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. And he can't hang on after that hit. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Slides it across. Puck picked up by McGroarty. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. The Thunderbirds have it now. Gaining momentum along the wing. Dishes it off. Here he is on the backhand. Shuts him down. Sends it quickly to Fody. Puck moved over to St. Ivany. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Walker's got it in the offensive zone. Off his stick. Denies him on the one-timer. Larson's got the puck and he's going to hang on. The Thunderbirds have generated plenty of quality scoring chances and a big reason why they lead late in the second period. Deans won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. And a great save.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
Hammers the shot, and that doesn't reach the net. Takes the shot over the net. The Penguins going to work on offense. Big time stop there.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Picked off. That's picked up by the D. The buzzer sounds, ending the second period, and there are some exhausted defenders breathing a huge sigh of relief after that. All right, we'll get a clean sheet of ice, and we'll be back with the third in moments. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up, and I know you're fired up for the third period. Final frame is underway here. All right, Cheryl, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through two periods of play.
Wilkes-Barre Scranton Edmonton's trailing in this game because they haven't managed the puck, and they've been cheating offensively. When you're not in good position, you're not supporting the puck carrier, and it goes the other way, you're in trouble. Larson's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got possession here in their own end. Excellent stick work on the play. Toss up the puck after that hit. Gets it over to McCordy. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. And here's the pass to St. Ivany. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's playing it from the side. Springfield's got a hold of the puck. The Penguins gain possession along the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Grabs control of it at the point. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Heckett's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
The Penguins have it against the wall. Nice bank pass off the boards. Beats the puck over. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. And they manage to clear it.
Kessel's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Moves it to McCordy. Both teams are now back to even strength as the power play has expired. And he comes up with the glove save.
Cranley's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
The Thunderbirds come up with the defensive zone draw. Angles it over to Walker. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Quick feed to Kessel. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's looking to break out of their own end. Here's a short pass to McCordy. Taken by Kessel. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Harrington's got it in the defensive end. Handles the pass. Dumps it into the ozone. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got the puck in the defensive end. Jack's got it against the boards. And that one's turned aside. That's a good footwork to kick it away. Both teams back to even strength as the power play comes up empty-handed on that one. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone.
The Thunderbirds have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Receives the pass. There's the whistle. We'll get a reset after the net was knocked off. Hartford's up next, and no love lost between these two sides. A few tickets still available, I'm told, so you better get them before they're gone. Cutting to the slot. Makes the save. What a reaction with the blocker. The Penguins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Springfield's on the attack. Risky play with the paddle, but it works. Slides it diagonally to Foudy. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. Picked up along the boards by Kessel. And the puck's kicked free. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got possession of the puck. Lets it slide. Big time stop.
Larson's been making it look easy out there tonight, James. Multiple big saves in this game, and it's due in large part to his positioning. I mean, he's got real nice balance. He's challenging the shooter, and he's redirecting rebounds. He's doing it all for his team tonight. Now they just got to get the W.
And he takes the feed. And that's blocked. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got the puck along the wall. And that pass attempt is deflected. The Thunderbirds will play it in their own end. Springfield's on the attack. Sends a pass in front. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! The Thunderbirds are having themselves a night. They probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
There's a solid collision. One save made by Cranley. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Springfield's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. The Thunderbirds win the draw. And he takes the dish. The Penguins gain control of the puck against the wall. There's a collision. The Thunderbirds play it along the boards. To the front. Huge steal in his own end. The Penguins take it across the blue line.
The Thunderbirds' top line is coming onto the ice. They've been so effective. Their chemistry is unbelievable. They have a ton of motion, and they're real tough to defend.
And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. Well, here we go. The losing streak continues here, and I mean, this has got to really test this team internally, too, I would think, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, you have to have the mental resilience and fortitude to be able to overcome it. An easier set.
Congrats, you're going to the NHL. You've had an incredible start to the season. All of the coaches have loved how hard you've worked, how you've developed skills that are necessary in the NHL. Bring them with you, work hard, have fun.
Meditating on a mountain in the Milky Way. Has it been a single second or 100 days? I've been watching you better breathe.
This game is about bragging rights. This game is about fortitude. This is what we have dreamed about. So let's go out there. Let's out-hit them. Let's punish them. Let's show them that we are the dominant force in hockey. Let's go out there and show everybody who we are. We're winners.
Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. Tries to feed it over to Holla. Steps across the blue line. Quick snap! Gets a glove on it. Wow, what a stop by Chari.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot and you know that you've got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
The Penguins have it in the offensive zone. Takes a shot, and that's off target as it hits a body. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Odd man rush. Grabbed along the board by Hulla. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Raquel's gained the line and on the attack. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next. And just hitting the final minute now in regulation of this blowout. Looks to get the puck over to Glass. Nashville's got it now. Stops the rocket of a shot. Knocks the puck down with a stick. Taken along the wall by Forsberg. Tees it up from the back end. Scores! And just like that, they take that momentum away.
Well, that's a huge shift. I mean, listen, their opponent scores, and instead of allowing them to build the confidence on it, they stomp it out right away. That's exactly what you want to do if you want to be a competitive team.
The Predators haven't had a lot of things go their way tonight, but they finally got a positive here in the third.
They're going to have to outnumber their opponent if they want to claw back from this 2-goal deficit. They're running out of runway. They've got to find a way to get some chances.
The Penguins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Quick pass to Blankenberg. And that's blocked away. Nashville's emptied the net. The extra attackers now out on the ice. Long pass across the ice. Scores into the empty net. Connor, I feel like you must have had a few empty netters in your day.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I was on the back end. I didn't have hands, so when I scored one, listen, I celebrated. I was down and out, fist pumping everywhere, even when it was the empty net. So that empty net goal went in. Everyone on the bench and on the ice knew that that put the game to bed.
Well, the rookie's got his first NHL point, and that means he's now a point-game player, all
PA.
Well, what's the saying these days? Real recognizes real. Fans on their feet here in the final seconds to salute an incredible performance by the home team. Minnesota's on the schedule next, and tickets still available for this one, so get them before they're gone. Well, this one's pretty much elementary, but one more face-off here. There's the final horn sounding, putting this baby to rest. The Predators take one on the chin tonight, and this is one that I think the coaching staff can also take some of the blame here, Cheryl.
Well, certainly, James. It's always difficult to know exactly when to pull your goaltender, but a goal goes in, it's deflating for a team, and you just got to accept that you're not winning that one.
This has really become one of the real premier party destinations in the hockey landscape, and here's a reason why. Look at this celebration here, Cheryl.
And you got to love this. I mean, the fans are there for you while you're playing the game, and you come back out to say thank you to them.
Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for playing. everybody. We're in Steel Town here, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The Penguins ready to freeze the opposition tonight in EA Sports. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. Dishes it to Merrill. Moves it quickly over to Cousins. Here's a chance. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. The Wild have the puck in the open ice. Takes a shot, and play continues as that goes off the glove.
I love the willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great body position. Just look at his legs and the wide base to be able to get in there and get that shot off.
The Penguins scoop it up along the boards. Glass picks up the puck. Works it across to Jack. With possession along the wall. And that puck leaves the zone. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Huge stuff by Gustafsson.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. Slides the puck to Smith. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Foligno. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Stones him in front. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
The Penguins don't have a great record to start the year. They've been average at best. The good part is they've got a lot of runway left. They're going to have to do something with it, James. You got to engage. You got to fill the holes, fill the gaps. And then the good stuff, you got to elevate from there. If they can do that and find the middle ground, they'll be fortunate.
Kaprizov's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Just slide. And he passes it up ahead to Glass. Getting a little physical there with that collision.
Sometimes when you get one, then he follows. But for this rookie, he can feel it. He just wants to get on the board.
Moves it to Jack. The Penguins take it along the wall. And that's broken up. Up along the wing. Big hit along the board.
He was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
Pittsburgh's trailing in this game because they're not working hard off of the puck when they don't have it, and a coach is going to be very upset with this. You got to find a way to have urgency without the puck, even when you're on defense.
Takes the feed. Minnesota's gained the line and into the zone. The Wild have it now. Knocked away. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Under a minute to go here inside the second period. Shuts them down.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Minnesota's looking to carry this sizable lead here into the second intermission. They have been the dominant club tonight. Minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next.
Wilderness Recycling is a proud sponsor of tonight's game. Wilderness Recycling recycles enough paper to save more than 41 million trees. If you'd like to know more about their services, check out the website.
Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. Third period is underway. I'd be curious if there's a response here because to this point, it's been simply too much to not enough. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Minnesota's been driving play all game. They sit with a comfortable lead with 20 minutes to go here, and they need to make sure they manage the puck and make smart decisions, and then they can call this one a win.
Moves the puck over to Brodin. Looking to make something happen at center. The Penguins take possession in the defensive end. Jack's got it along the wing. Quick feed down low. The Penguins will play it against the wall. Quick feed to Jack. With the stop.
Gustafson's had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong. Got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities.
And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. Pittsburgh's face-off.
It's a long National Hockey League season, but your starts really do matter. And we're at the 20-game mark right now. And when you're at this stage, you need your players to be at their best. And we're not seeing this from this player right now. And I know he can do a lot better. We know he's done better in even previous parts of this season. But as we sit here now, as this team's trying to position itself in the playoff race, he has to pick it up.